Hi, today's social media post, what I would like to talk about is a new thing that's going to be coming in called blended learning. It's not really that new, actually. There's a lot of countries around the world use this already. Um, it's obviously been brought in because of the current pandemic, because it helps us to solve the problem of how can we teach lots of students uh, with with social distancing. So in a nutshell, as the diagram shows, it's a combination of face-to-face learning with online learning. Um, some people are a bit sort of cynical about it, but it is the process that has been used, as I said, in other countries in the world, and quite a lot in Northern Europe. And in Northern Europe, they have had quite a lot of success with it. So it's using a lot more independent learning uh, combined with smaller classes. So you would I think it should, if done correctly, promote quite a lot of independent skills, learning skills, which is sadly lacking and has been lacking for quite some time in the educational sector in the UK and much of the West, to be honest with you. So it shouldn't be seen as a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it's about time we did it anyway, and I've been talking about this for quite some time. Um, so whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing, however, it is something that is going to come in very likely. Some schools are already using it anyway, and so I think because of this, then that means that online learning is going to continue, and so some of us are aware that we're going to go back to school in September, and maybe we think it's all going to go back to normal, but it likely won't. We're likely to get a second wave anyway, in my opinion, with the pandemic. And so if you haven't properly embraced online learning yet, it might be time to have a second thought about that. So think about some of the things that you could invest in to make the online learning better. So watch some of my previous videos about some software that you could use, some technology skills, ICT skills you could use, and maybe some of the hardware that might be able to invest in. So an extra monitor is a great thing, can cost just a 10 quid if you get a little one, or you get a brand new flashy one for 150 quid. You can get a pen tablet, which is really, really good, which will allow a lot more interaction with you and with the student and the teacher. But I think blended learning will be a really good thing. It will allow the students to learn at their own pace a little bit more easily, and it will allow the teachers to be speaking to smaller groups of students at a time, and so give them the the help that they need and the focus that they need at that time. So I mean, I could go on about it for a lot longer, but I do think it's going to be good. And if you want to know more about it, then just Google blended learning, and there's tons of stuff, loads of YouTube videos on it, and they'll be, like me, very optimistic about it. So it's a good thing. And if you want to know more about it, then send me a message, and or give me a call or something, and I'll speak to you a little bit more about it. Okay, thanks. Bye.